Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good old Joe Rott here with a little different video, a mini tour of most of downtown Salem, Oregon. Let's just go ahead and start right here at Ross Dress for Less. That empty building over there used to be a Rite Aid pharmacy. If you don't know what Rite Aid is, it's just like a really small Walmart. So they closed due to the homeless. They were losing too much profit. That building right there in the center with the sky bridge hooked to it, right in there, is a old JCPenney store that is closed down. The new Rivenwood Apartments, which used to be a Nordstrom's, used to have a sky bridge going from about where the side of this tree over to there. They took down that sky bridge though, obviously, because you know, you don't want a luxury downtown apartments being hooked to a mall. I figured I'd just do one of these downtown changes so much that I watch random YouTube videos of Salem, Oregon, just from like a decade or so ago, the ones that are uploaded, and there's just so much different. So I figured, well, shit, I'd like to do one and just kind of have some of this stuff on video for, I don't know, people in the future to see, you know? I find that kind of stuff interesting, how cities change and, I don't know, become better or worse, whatever it may be. Another entrance over there to Salem Center. So I'm just going to show the main downtown area, not the littler outskirts that are around it, but all of the major places. This is a Macy's department store, used to be a Meyer and Frank. This is going to close in February or March of next year. This whole building and the parkade down the road, those are all going to go bye-bye, as is the Sky Bridge. Bank of America. Another bank down there. Travel agency a little bit further down. I mean, downtown Salem is beautiful. It has its nice areas. There's just a lot of it that over the years has become run down. Piss and shit in the alleyways, needles, just homeless laying everywhere. This is one of the nicer areas over in here. This is just a nice little complex. Like, you have a little tea place, you have an Indian bistro, you have a ramen place, a boba tea. But it's nice. You have some nice landscaping, some benches to sit on, some nice trees. It's kind of recessed back off the street a bit. So that's a nice area. The tea shop over here where you see that green area, I got my cold brew. Used to be a skate shop. Another entrance to the mall right here. It's mild out today weather-wise, probably in the mid to high 60s. Another bank, because you know, you never have too many banks. There's the monstrosity of a bus mall. Place was a absolute nightmare when they built it. It used to be this whole area, from like corner to corner, used to be a giant hotel called the Senator. But they tore that down to put up this bus mall. It was like $10 to $15 million over budget. and then it wasn't built that well, so less than a decade later they had to go through and like basically rebuild it, kind of. Not really rebuild it, but make it stronger, because it really wasn't earthquake proof, and it was crumbling apart inside. So just terribly done. There's the back view of where we just came. Here is the Transit Mall. It is a nasty place, usually filled with a bunch of homeless people sitting everywhere, making huge messes. Yeah, they really don't care. And I mean, you have this stuff here, like this trash on the ground. This is just everywhere down here. Just everywhere. Coming up here used to be a place called Ranch Records. Now it's Guitar Castle. But yeah, this used to be Ranch Records in here. It was a great little place. It was really cool. It was a really cool place in there, but now it's just a guitar shop. Owned by an asshole. $40 haircuts. Houseplants, which is nice. More of the usual there. The courthouse, which is another eyesore. At least it has some nice trees blocking it. New intersection here. Well, a new turn. This used to be a one-way street until like maybe a year ago, and they made it a two-way street. Here's the Grand Theater, which is a very cool place. I actually used to do set building for live plays that used to go on there, and also kind of like security type stuff. Some overpriced restaurants down that way. I won't go down that way, but I'll go down this way. Some more nice buildings over here. Governor's Cup coffee shop right there. Used to be my favorite coffee shop, but then they hired baristas that just didn't really seem like they cared. They fucked up drinks. They took forever to get orders out. So yeah, just wasn't ended up, yeah, kind of ruining itself for me. But it's great inside, great atmosphere inside to sit down and read a book or listen to music or something, but you can't really go there and expect your coffee to turn out every time now, which is unfortunate. This building here they're redoing. Used to be a really old theater called the Wexler Theater, and also a vacuum place, which is why up in the corner here you have this Whitlock's vacuum. Hopefully they keep that. It's a cool sign. It's old. And that's going to be a place called Ditto's, which is a vintage and retro wear store that we already have about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of those downtown, but you know, I guess we need more. This restaurant here called Palomino's, more of the usual, actually just closed down. They weren't even open for a year. Casual fine dining, but no, they were just too big for their britches, as they say. Yeah, just charged too much and people didn't go there. So thanks for your loud annoying car. Coin Jam arcade bar, pretty cool. Most of the upper areas here are all apartments downtown. Bookman, just a privately owned bookstore. Have this one and another one in a different city. There's Bentley's Coffee right there in the middle. Some really nice baristas there. always remember you, always remember your order. Some nice puke on the ground. A poor missing tree. Some of the best parts of downtown are like the old tile that they leave in. The old features, the old architectural features. Reed Opera House across the street right there in the middle has a bunch of different shops and stuff in there. Actually just went for sushi at 503 Sushi last night. Most of the restaurants here have the little outside seating. This is Bow and Vine. It's a burger place. It's absolutely terrible though. The people, the owners are absolute assholes. So I don't go there. The French Unicorn. This place has never actually opened. It's basically just a storage place for an antique store located down there on the corner. The one that I showed you that has the cool old tile. That's all this is really, is just a storage area. And this also used to be Ranch Records. This used to be lined with different different records, CDs, tapes, music memorabilia, and stuff like that. It's pretty big in there. I used to order the metal. Oh look, a giant butt plug lamp. I used to order the metal music for them when they were in this location. I used to do all the ordering for the metal music, so I made sure that they actually had quality. And then when they moved, one of the workers left, and I left, and now they didn't get any music, didn't get any metal music in, and yeah, now they're gone. This is the Salem Edge Art Gallery, but it's closing. She's moving to California. Another crappy boutique filled with cheap, but of course expensive items. Side Hustle Bar, Amadeus Cafe, a designer boutique, a sweets store, candy and drinks and such. Of course, being downtown Salem, overpriced. This is a nice little area here. This is the Archive Coffee Bar. It's really nice inside. I do enjoy it inside. It's cool. Nice outdoor seating. Then Ritter's right next to it. Hamburgers and sandwiches and stuff. So pretty cool. One of the tallest buildings in Salem. The tallest thing in Salem is actually down this way here. You see that nice church down there. It's a beautiful church. 40 food hall, a bunch of different restaurants in there. The tallest building or thing in Salem is the Capitol building. Apparently nothing can be taller than the Capitol building in this town for some reason. Wild Pear Restaurant over there, Cook Stationery, they closed. This was a kids, high-end kids clothing store, but they closed, which is probably for the best because, you know, why? I love the look of the Wild Pear over there. I love the upper part of that. It's just beautiful. A bar, W. Wallace. Another boutique. Another fancy schmancy place. Taproot across the street, that's a bar. I used to go there when it was called Pete's Place. I used to go there all the time. Haven't been there since they changed owners. One of the best things about downtown Salem are these alleyways here. These are just, these are great. These are just awesome. I love the knotted trees. All the old doors located in here. I just wish the whole city was like this. I love narrow, cramped streets like that. Well, yeah, this is one of the coolest things, are the alleyways here. This is probably one of the cooler alleyways. Now we're coming back out onto Court Street. You can see some places across the way over there. Over there, that's Isaac's Coffee Shop. Dairy Lunch has literally been there since, like it says, 1929. One of the oldest restaurants in Salem. They're just hardly ever open anymore, unfortunately. Go ahead and walk down this way, which is, as you can see, some of where we've already walked before. Precious Pizza, grand opening, grandma slices. Expensive, of course. I mean, it's like $5.50 for a small slice of pizza, but it's downtown Salem, Oregon, so we've got to be expensive. Let's go ahead and cut back across this way. This is the way we just went down there. It's supposed to be in the mid 70s today. Chance of rain, thunderstorms. So, be nice though. Nice break from the 90s. So we're going to head back down this way. Another empty building there. No music stores in Salem. Unfortunately, Ranch Records was probably the last. There's a coffee shop called Offbeat Coffee where you can buy some records. They have a listening station, but not really a music store. Old apartments up there. Another building that they're redoing. Thai restaurant. I have lots of Thai restaurants here in Salem. The entrance to what was Moon Baker's nightclub many years ago. Now it's another closed building. This is a huge building too in there. It's a really huge building. It's this area here, and they have about 50,000 square foot down below. So that's being redone. Chronic Tacos were supposed to open before COVID. Didn't open until a couple years after COVID. Now they just kind of exist. They don't really get any business. There's the other side of that closed JCPenney's I showed you at the beginning of the video, and its Sky Bridge. Another empty lot in there. Used to be a bank. Not anymore. Now we're heading back towards the mall. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I need to get ready for work. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope if you live in Salem and you're watching this like 10 years from now, hopefully stuff is changed a bit more, hopefully for the better. And if you live elsewhere and you watch this, you're like me and you just like watching videos of people touring their cities or whatever, then hey. All right, everyone have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Thanks for watching.